Hi, Cynthia. Welcome to WG Content's Unscripted.
Thank you, Kirsten. I'm so excited.
Yes, it's so good to have you. So, Cynthia Newton is an expert on all things employer brand. And so I sported my employer brand today
Love
in
it.
support of you. This
Thank
was very
you.
intentional. I actually really tried to find my best place to work t-shirt because WG Content has one best place to work, and we're up for it
Yeah,
again this year, but I couldn't find it. So I was like, well, I'll just wear my brand, our employer brand. So that's all for you.
that's awesome. That's
Yeah.
awesome. I still call you writer girls.
And everyone does, and I think that's okay. Actually, I kind of like it. We still
Yeah.
do ourselves. So, but it's so
Yes,
nice to have you here with me today. And you know the drill. We're just going to kind of
I
start to
do.
dig in and answer some or ask some fun questions and get to know you a little bit better. You ready?
Super. I'm ready.
All right. So here we go. If you
Okay.
could have dinner with any fictional character, who would it be?
So I loved Teresa's. I
Oh
was
yeah.
just thinking like that would be cool, but I need to come up with my own. So I have been watching Scandal.
Oh, okay.
I've been like glued for the last 2 weeks, just like
Yeah.
binging in Scandal. I didn't see it
I
originally.
haven't watched that one.
Oh my gosh.
Is it
Oh my
good?
gosh. Like it is so good and so freaky
Yeah.
about some of the things that goes on because it's about government, right?
Yeah.
Some of the things that happen and go on, you're like, and it mirrors like some things in real
Yeah.
life that have
Yeah.
occurred over the last 4 to 8 years. Because
Yeah.
this is going back like before COVID, right? That this was
Isn't
recorded.
it
So
weird? And it's like, is this predicting the future? And you're just like,
I,
that's so bizarre.
it really is. And that's
Yeah.
how I'm having those like, okay, this is really eerie and
Yeah.
scary. And
Yeah.
like, so I would say Olivia Pope.
Okay.
She's a complex character and
Yeah.
she goes through so much, like from a emotional, business, like persona
Yeah.
that I think she would just be fun to go to dinner with. And
Oh, I love it. Well, yeah, Teresa had that really like mature answer to her Harvey Specter where mine was like, I just would love to like go to dinner with him because he's so cute, right?
yeah.
But
Oh,
hers
I
was a
think I
lot
have
more,
that answer like that
yeah,
somewhere.
hers was a
Yeah,
lot more
like,
mature than mine. I was like,
yeah,
good for
yeah.
you. All right, so let's see here. Sometimes I like to pick out based on because I do know you a little bit.
And you're like, I've always wanted to
Yeah.
know this.
Yeah. Okay. So if you had to teach a class on anything, no prep, what could you confidently teach?
No, that's kind of easy. Like, and I hate to bring it back to like work stuff, but how to build a strong online reputation. I can talk about it in my
Yeah.
sleep.
Yeah. And you do a very good job with that.
Thank you.
Okay. What's a food you'll never say no to?
Oh gosh, pizza and sushi. I had to do
Yeah.
both because they're right there with one another. Yeah.
So like you live in Charleston, right? Are you
I'm
in?
Buford, so south of
Okay.
Charleston.
Is there
Yeah.
like a real like iconic place for either of those?
So I don't get up there enough. Buford food is okay. I just discovered amazing pizza in Hilton Head this weekend. So I was
Oh, okay.
down in Hilton Head on Saturday with a friend, and we were at a bar. We asked the bartender, like, hey, where can we get good pizza? And he was like, well, we should say our place. He goes,
Yeah.
but Crybabies. And so
Cry
it's this
babies?
little Crybabies.
Okay.
And the pizza was amazing. So as we were walking out, someone asked, like, oh, how was everything? We're like, oh my God, like amazing pizza.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm from New England. I should know good pizza, right?
Yeah.
Well, they said, well, the owner's at the bar. He's a bartender at the bar and he's from Massachusetts. So I'm like, well, that makes
There you go.
sense. So yeah,
Is it like
Crybaby.
the thin
Oh,
crust pizza, deep dish pizza?
thin crust,
Yeah, see,
like,
that's what I would prefer
oh,
too.
so
Yeah.
good, so good.
Yeah.
So
All right. Well, we'll have to remember that one. All right. What was your most prized possession as a kid?
darn it, like I'm like racking my brain. Okay, I'm going prize possession, prize possession. Okay, so I had this teddy bear
Okay.
and like really when I was super, super young, and I all I remember is that he had like different colors in his fur. The material was like this, I can't even replicate it. It was almost like a veloury, volux type texture. And I just remember
Mm.
always rubbing him. But I don't remember what happened to him. I think he died in the flood in our basement. I don't remember. In fact, I need to ask my mother, like, whatever happened to this teddy bear? So I
Yeah.
really think like he was probably like the thing that stuck. I was going through my mind, like just now
Yeah.
going,
Well, you know
"Hmm,
what? You're
teddy
not
bear."
alone in that answer because right before you and I are having this conversation, my last one was with Chris Boyer, and I think we
Yeah.
must have had that same question, and his was a teddy bear as well.
Is it
So
really?
that
See,
must be
Chris and I are
something.
so in sync with one another.
Yeah, that must be something. But for me, I'm like my most prized possession as a kid was my Olivia Newton-John tape. I mean, like I had
Oh,
that
that's a
cassette
good
tape, and it
one.
went everywhere with me. It
That's a
was like,
good one.
yeah, and then I lost it, and it was really tragic.
Oh,
Okay. If you had to pick a theme song that plays every time you walk into a room, what's playing? Speaking of
okay.
Olivia Newton-John.
Okay. Okay. So my question there back is
Yeah,
this in my head or do other people hear it?
good one. We get to answer this question. We get to make it up. Okay, let's just say
Okay.
that it literally is playing, like it's playing out loud, or do you prefer it to be in your head?
All right. So it'd be different answers. I
Okay, then
don't
let's do both.
know. I'm not sure of like if it was playing out loud what I'd want to hear. So, so you name that tune.
I can't really hear it. I can't really hear it.
And
You're
I'm
gonna have
waiting
to
for
tell
them to
me.
kick in.
Is it like Sexy Lady? Or what's
I
the name of
thought
that
it
song?
was I thought it was sexy, sexy lady. And I
Yeah.
think maybe like on one of the verse, the verses it is, but it's Isley Brothers, who's that lady.
Oh,
So in
who's
my head, not out loud, in my head, that song when I first like that would come to me as like a confidence, like
love
I'm
that.
very confident in business. Like I never
Yes.
have a problem walking into a room tied to what we do, right? But on
Yeah.
the personal side, just me, like that is a song that just makes me feel good and confident. So
I love that answer. Yeah, I think everyone should have like a song playing in their head when they're walking into a room or whatever that. You know those like also those exercises that you do where you're supposed to like make yourself seem big before you
yeah,
get on a call or if you're nervous about something.
I
I've always
listened
thought
to
that.
it before our call. So there.
There you go. Well, who's that lady? She's a
Who's
sexy
that
lady.
lady? Oh,
All right, if you could swap lives with anyone for a week, who would you choose? Boy, it's a hard
oh,
one.
okay. So this is a little bit like a little fun. Like I am a huge Swiftie. Like I
Okay.
love Taylor Swift, right?
Yeah.
I have dreams. I'm her friend in my
Okay.
dreams.
We all do.
So yeah.
Mhm.
So I would love to be Taylor Swift for a week. I just like the way her brain works
She's so smart.
fascinates me,
Yeah.
right? She is so incredibly intelligent and so purposeful in
Hmm.
everything she does. It's almost like everything she does is so carefully thought out that it's almost scary, right? Like
Hmm.
just her little Easter eggs, right? But just
Hmm.
the fact that all these things just
Yeah.
intertwine with one another. And I
Yeah.
mean, let's face it, I would get to kiss Travis Kelce. So
I was gonna just ask that as a question, like, so because like if you're Travis or if you're Taylor Swift for a week, it's like you could probably influence and do a lot, right? Or you could just literally absorb and soak in her life. Like it's like,
yeah.
what do you want to do with those 7 days? Do you want to use her power to do something, or do you want to
Ooh.
like just absorb and experience her life?
So I could cross it over to my real life, right? If I could fix healthcare
Hmm.
as
You think
Taylor.
Taylor Swift could do it?
Um, I think she can do anything she puts her mind to. So yeah, I
Let's
mean,
call her
yeah, I
up.
think she could.
Let's call her up.
Taylor, it's a challenge.
Yeah, there you go. That's so I'm sure she'll accept that challenge among all the many
She
that
will.
she's been challenged with. Okay. All right, last one. Here we go. What's one small thing that instantly makes your day better?
Ooh, a hug from my son or daughter, hands down.
Oh, tell us about them.
So, and our kids are around the same age. So we've
Yeah.
talked before about I have a daughter who's 22, um, beautiful, smart, feisty, um, just she's mini me, like she's
Yeah.
me in my 20s, hands down. Love it. I live vicariously through her. She's headed to Miami this weekend. I get to take
Oh,
care of the dog.
yeah.
Um, I don't get to get enough hugs. She lives in
Yeah.
Charleston. So it's a little bit of a ride between, but we see each other fairly frequently.
Yeah.
And my son is going to be 20 next month,
Okay.
and he's back at home for a short bit. So this morning I got to go on a bike ride with him. We
Oh,
grabbed a little sandwich
yeah.
and sat by the water and ate and just hung out together. So
Yeah.
he's a big hugger. He loves to give hugs every single day. So I get plenty of them. But he's going to be enlisting in the Air Force. So yeah,
Mm,
I will get my hugs on a frequent
yeah.
basis. So that's a little
Yeah.
sad.
Well, I think, I'm not surprised that your son is the hugger. It's like the boy mom, being a boy mom and like the mother-son relationship is totally a special one, just like the
Yeah.
daughter-dad one is, right? Like there's something different about those relationships.
Yeah, my
So,
relationship with my daughter is definitely different than with my
yeah.
son for sure. And they each have their,
Yeah.
uniqueness, right? And
Yeah.
the two of them have a wonderful relationship. So
Yeah.
they are each other's best
That's
friends.
sweet.
Yeah, they're amazing together. So yeah,
That's
it
great.
is.
I love when our kids can be friends with each
So I
other.
made it through.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
great. All right. We're now going to move to our would you rathers. You ready to get
Ooh, okay.
tested? Tested? All right. Would you rather communicate only by text for a week or only by video calls?
Video calls, hands down.
Yeah. Would you rather live in a world with no email or no meetings?
No email.
Yeah. Ditto. Get one extra hour of sleep every night or one extra day off every month?
Ooh, day off.
Yeah. What are you doing on your day off? Are you just like chilling or are you going somewhere?
So because I work for myself, so one of the
Yeah.
benefits of being self-employed, because there's a lot of challenges, but one of
Yeah.
the benefits is that you make your own schedule, right? So
Hmm.
I've been taking Fridays off,
Good for you.
like summer Fridays. I
Yeah.
used to do it when I had my other company, and
Yeah.
it was all women, and quite a few of us had young kids.
Yeah.
So it was my thing in the summer that I gave everybody Fridays off so they could spend the day with their kids. And
Yeah.
so I kind of reinstituted that, and
Yeah.
I took Fridays off. Yeah.
Now, will you do that like throughout the year or was that a summer schedule for you?
It's more of a summer schedule.
Yeah.
Um, I'm a little bit more forgiving, and I've always been a very hard worker and have worked too
Hmm.
many hours. I really am very conscientious of how much I work,
Hmm.
and I make more of an effort on me time and doing things with my family and friends and loved ones.
Hmm.
So I'm
Yeah.
pretty good about taking regular time off.
Yeah. It's so important. All right. Last one. Go on a surprise trip planned by someone else or plan your dream trip down to the last detail.
Ooh. That's a tough one. I'd really like if someone surprised me.
Yeah.
Um, I don't think anyone ever has. So that would be kind of fun. Though I'm a little bit of a type A control freak.
Yeah.
Um, ooh.
I know that is a really hard one.
I'm gonna say the latter.
Okay, which
Yes.
is plan your
It-
dream trip down to the last week. That could be your
yeah.
Italy trip. You said
That
you
could
want
be
to go to
that's what
Italy.
I was
Yeah.
thinking about. I'm like,
Yeah.
I kind of want control over that kind of trip.
Yeah. I can relate to that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you did it. You passed. I have one last question for you, one that we're asking everyone, and that's just, what's bringing you joy these days? Just given the chaos and complexity of 2025, what's bringing you joy?
Um, just, I think that just making my own decisions and living life the way I choose to live it.
Yeah.
Um, and not apologizing for it. So I think, I try to find joy every day. I am definitely joyful in the work that I do. I love what
Hmm.
I do. I love where I live. So I moved
Hmm.
and I was very like, it shows exactly where I live.
Hmm.
So yeah, I mean, I have a lot of reasons for joy. I have two wonderful, healthy kids. I have healthy
Yeah.
parents that, I get to see every day. So yeah, it's just living every day and then finding sometimes the littlest things bring you joy.
Yeah. Well, keep doing the great work. We appreciate you so much. And all we
Thank
need to
you.
do now is just call on Taylor Swift to solve healthcare.
To come fix healthcare
We
for
got
us.
this, right? I
Yeah,
think we can
yeah.
get it. All right. Well, thanks so much. I appreciate it. And I know we'll see you soon because we're going to be at conferences coming up this fall. So,
Yes, we will.
all
Yes, we
right.
will. Thank you so much thank you for having
Yeah.
me, Kirsten. It's been a lot
Thank
of fun.
you. Take care. Bye.